We are learning more about the severity of the injuries suffered in Friday's shark attacks in Northwest Florida. This as experts explain why we're seeing so many sharks closer to shore. Two teenage girls and a 45-year-old woman were injured in two separate attacks Friday in the Gulf along 30A in Walton County. One of the teens remains at Sacred Heart Hospital in Pensacola. Lulu Gribben's mother says the Mountain Brook, Alabama girl lost her left hand in the attack and part of her right leg had to be amputated. While shark attacks are rare, sightings on the Gulf Coast are not. WKRG News 5's Asher Red joins us now live at Dauphin Island. And Asher, this is the time of year when we typically see the most sharks.
Yeah, Pete, you are exactly right. And while those two shark attacks that you mentioned were in Walton County, Florida, it's really no surprise to see them along Alabama's beaches as well, because after all, it is where they live. But one expert says that from April to June each year is where the Gulf Coast sees the most sharks.
The ones that don't like warm waters are still here, and the ones that are resident are happy and they're not looking for colder waters.
Dr. Sean Powers, director of the University of South Alabama's Stokes School of Marine and Environmental Sciences, says that while the Gulf Coast is a permanent home for some species of shark, we're still seeing the lingering groups of migrating sharks before they travel elsewhere in search of colder waters. Not fishing for sharks, according to Dr. Powers, has also contributed to the rise in shark population.
So the increasing numbers has definitely been a consequence of greater attention to shark conservation and the imposition of those rules.
However, Dr. Powers says those numbers haven't led to a noticeable rise in shark attacks.
The incidence of shark attacks, though, hasn't increased that much.
Each year, Dr. Powers says there's about 60 shark attacks worldwide. 20% of those 60 attacks are fatal. Last Friday, two shark attacks just 4 miles apart left 3 victims with injuries in Walton County, Florida.
Unfortunately, that doesn't help the poor victims of this attack, but just because it's a rare event, if it happens to you, it's 100%.
Due to their poor eyesight, Dr. Powers says that sharks do what's called a test bite. If they don't like what they taste, they let it go.
And they don't mean to eat people. In fact, when they test bite and bite, they usually retreat fairly quickly because we don't taste the way that they're expecting us to.
And if you do find yourself face to face with a shark, Dr. Powers says it's best to slowly get out of the water, trying really carefully not to mimic any sudden movements that a fish may make. And if you have to, Dr. Powers says you should hit the shark on the nose, go for their gills or their eyes if you absolutely have to get away. Live in Dauphin Island, I'm Asher Red, WKRG News 5.